Welcome back to Healthify Prime. Over the past 4 decades, experienced orthopedic surgeons across the world, from Asia to Europe to North America, have shared one common observation. Aging itself is not the real enemy. Loss of strength is. Inside operating rooms and rehabilitation centers, we have seen bodies at their weakest, and we have seen those same bodies rebuild beyond expectation. We have seen patients who lost confidence regain it, and we have also seen what happens when muscle loss is ignored. Yet today, many modern health companies repeat a very simple message to seniors. Just walk. Walking is enough after 75. Walking is healthy. Walking supports the heart. Walking clears the mind. But here is the deeper question no advertisement wants to discuss. Can walking rebuild muscle that is already weakened? Can walking strengthen bones without resistance? Can walking retrain fast reaction muscles that prevent falls? Can walking restore balance if small stabilizing muscles are never challenged? From a biomechanical perspective, the answer is often no. After age 75, muscle mass declines faster, bone density gradually reduces, reaction time slows, balance becomes less automatic. If strength is not intentionally trained, it continues to fade month by month. So instead of accepting popular slogans, experienced clinicians did something different. They reviewed global rehabilitation methods. They examined decades of research. They tested structured routines used in countries known for longevity. Many exercises offered small improvements. Some did very little. But 5 movements consistently stood out. They were simple, they required no gym, and they delivered measurable improvement in balance, muscle activation, and stability even after 75. That is what today's Healthify Prime video is about. Before we begin, share with us, how old are you today? Do you feel stronger, weaker, or about the same as you did 5 years ago? We read your comments carefully, and your experiences matter. Now, let's begin with number 5.
Number 5. Heel-to-toe walking. At first glance, this looks almost too simple to matter, but simplicity is often where powerful training hides. Heel-to-toe walking directly trains proprioception, your body's awareness of position. Proprioception allows you to reach for something without looking, step off a curb safely, adjust your body when the ground feels uneven. After 75, nerve feedback from the feet and ankles becomes less precise. The brain receives slower and sometimes weaker signals about balance. That means small missteps are more likely. Why regular walking isn't enough? During normal walking, your feet are spaced comfortably apart. Your base of support is wide. The body is not forced to make fine corrections. Heel-to-toe walking narrows that base dramatically. It forces the nervous system to concentrate. How to perform. Stand near a wall or kitchen counter. Keep your shoulders relaxed and posture upright. Look straight ahead at a fixed point. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other. Move slowly and deliberately. Take 15 to 20 controlled steps. Repeat twice daily. Why it works. When your feet align in a straight line, the stabilizing muscles of the ankles, calves, and hips must work harder. The brain becomes more alert. Over time, that improved communication enhances dynamic balance, the kind you use while moving through daily life. Safe progressions. When comfortable, slowly turn your head left and right. Pause briefly mid-step. Practice under supervision with slightly dim lighting. This trains your system for real-world unpredictability. Heel-to-toe walking is not about speed. It is about control. Now let's move to a movement that protects independence.
Number 4. Chair squats. One of the strongest indicators of long-term independence is simple.
Can you stand up from a chair without pushing off with your hands? After 75, the muscles of the thighs and hips, especially the quadriceps and gluteal muscles, decline more rapidly. If standing becomes difficult, daily life becomes more complicated. Getting up from the toilet, rising from a restaurant seat, exiting a car, standing during social events. Many seniors can walk long distances but struggle with sit-to-stand transitions. That difference matters. How to perform properly. Sit in a sturdy chair, feet flat, shoulder width apart. Cross arms over your chest if possible. Lean slightly forward from the hips. Press through your heels. Stand fully upright. Slowly lower yourself back down, controlled, not collapsing. The downward phase builds just as much strength as standing up. Recommended volume: 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions daily. If needed, begin by lightly using the armrests and gradually reduce assistance. Chair squats directly train the exact movement you repeat dozens of times each day. Walking does not strengthen this specific pattern, and maintaining this ability protects dignity and independence. Now let's talk about something many people overlook: hip control.
Number 3. Standing hip circles. The hip joint is one of the most important structures for fall prevention. When you stumble, your body instinctively steps sideways or rotates to catch balance. If the hips are stiff or weak, recovery becomes slower. Most daily walking moves the hips only forward and backward, but life happens in all directions. How to perform. Stand beside a counter or chair. Shift weight onto one leg. Lift the opposite knee toward your chest. Move it outward to the side. Gently sweep it backward. Return to start, creating a slow circle. 5 circles clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. Switch legs. What this trains: hip mobility, hip abductor strength, pelvic stability, single leg control. These are essential for lateral balance, the ability to stay upright when pushed sideways or stepping off balance. Perform morning and evening, especially when joints feel stiff. The hips are often the hidden weak link in older adults. Protect them, and you protect your balance. Now we enter the top 2, and the next one requires no movement at all.
Number 2. Isometric wall push. This exercise surprises many seniors because it looks almost too easy, but it activates the body deeply. An isometric contraction occurs when muscles tighten without visible movement. For older adults, this has unique advantages: low joint strain, no impact, high muscle activation, improved reaction capacity. How to perform. Stand facing a wall. Place palms flat at shoulder height. Step back slightly. Keep body straight from head to heels. Push into the wall with strong effort. Hold 10 to 15 seconds while breathing normally. Rest and repeat 3 to 5 times. You should feel core tightening, arms and shoulders engaging, legs stabilizing. This trains coordinated muscle firing, exactly what you need when bracing during a slip. You may also push against a kitchen counter, a sturdy desk, the back of a heavy chair. Intensity can be adjusted instantly by pushing harder or softer, and because there is no joint movement, it is safe for many seniors with arthritis. Now we come to the most important movement.
Number 1. Single leg stance. Standing on one leg may appear basic. It is not. It integrates balance, proprioception, hip control, core activation, ankle strength, nervous system coordination. Walking is actually a series of short single-leg moments, but during walking, each balance phase lasts less than a second. That is not enough to train stability deeply. How to perform. Stand near support. Lift one foot slightly off the floor. Keep hips level. Focus forward. Hold 20 to 30 seconds. Switch sides. Repeat 3 times daily. Ideal habit stacking. While brushing teeth, waiting for coffee,
during television commercials. Progressions. When stable, close your eyes briefly. Turn your head slowly. Stand on a folded towel. This strengthens neural pathways that protect you when real-world instability occurs. Even seniors who walk daily sometimes cannot hold one-leg balance for more than a few seconds. That gap explains many falls. Single leg stance fills the gap walking leaves behind. Walking is excellent. Continue walking, but do not rely on walking alone. After 75, your body needs targeted balance training, intentional strength work, side-to-side stability, reaction conditioning, controlled resistance. The good news? All 5 of these exercises together take less than 15 minutes per day. No gym membership, no complicated machines, no expensive programs, just consistency. At Healthify Prime, our mission is simple: help seniors grow stronger, steadier, and more confident with every passing year. Start with one exercise today, add another next week. Small daily effort builds long-term independence. Now tell us, which exercise will you start first? What has been your biggest challenge after turning 75? Your experience may help someone else in this community. Thank you for being part of Healthify Prime. Stay steady, stay strong, and we will see you in the next video.